You shall also make an altar of sedim wood, which will have 5 cubits in length, and the same in width, that is, 4 equal sides, and 3 cubits in height. Now there shall be horns at the 4 corners of it, and you shall cover it with brass. And you shall make, for its uses, pans to receive the ashes, and tongs as well as small hooks, and receptacles for fire. You shall fabricate all of its vessels from brass, along with a grating of brass in the manner of a net. At its 4 corners there shall be 4 rings of brass, which you shall place under the base of the altar. And the grating will extend even to the middle of the altar. You shall also make, for the altar, 2 bars of sedim wood, which you shall cover with layers of brass. And you shall lead them through the rings, and they will be on both sides of the altar to carry it. You shall not make it solid, but empty and hollow at the interior, just as it was shown to you on the mountain. You shall also make the atrium of the tabernacle, at the southern part of which, opposite the meridian, there shall be hangings of fine twisted linen, one side extending for 100 cubits in length. And you shall make 20 columns with the same number of bases of brass, the heads of which, with their engravings, shall be made of silver. In like manner also, throughout the length of the north side, there shall be hangings of 100 cubits, and 20 columns, and the same number of bases of brass, and their heads with their engravings of silver. Yet truly, along the width of the atrium that looks out toward the west, there shall be hangings of 50 cubits, and 10 columns, and the same number of bases. Likewise, along the width of the atrium that looks out toward the east, there shall be 50 cubits, along which there shall be assigned hangings of 15 cubits for one side, and 3 columns, and the same number of bases. And along the other side, there shall be hangings occupying 15 cubits, with 3 columns and the same number of bases. Yet truly, at the entrance of the atrium, there shall be made a hanging of 20 cubits, of hyacinth and purple, and twice dyed scarlet, and fine twisted linen, wrought with embroidery. It shall have 4 columns, with the same number of bases. All the columns surrounding the atrium shall be clothed with layers of silver, with silver heads, and with bases of brass. In length, the atrium shall occupy 100 cubits, in width 50, the height shall be of 5 cubits. And it shall be made of fine twisted linen, and it shall have bases of brass. All the vessels of the tabernacle, for all uses and ceremonies, even to the tent pegs for its atrium, you shall make of brass. Instruct the sons of Israel so that they may bring you the purest oil of the olive trees, crushed with a pestle, so that a lamp may always burn. In the tabernacle of the testimony, outside of the veil that enshrouds the testimony. And Aaron and his sons shall arrange it, so that it may give light in the presence of the Lord until morning. This shall be a perpetual observance among the sons of Israel, throughout their successions.